Good morning. It's Wellness Wednesday. I'm Laura, menopausal mum, and I've proved that you can thrive during menopause rather than just surviving. And I'm here on a mission to help lift you up and be the best version of yourself during this transition. So today I want to talk to you about why energy in menopause is your superpower. So often we focus on time management. Yes, we have a lot of time, but if our energy isn't right, then we're not going to get the best out of ourselves. And it's really important at this time of our lives, when we're limited on time, we have more pressure and less energy because of all the physical changes going on in our body with regards to our hormones, that we really address how we use and spend our energy. So it's really important to think about those toxic situations, people and places that aren't serving you. One of the obvious areas is things like phone inputs. So we know that we're opening ourselves up with the wrong information coming in through the phone to potentially 150 judgments and 150 comparisons each day. So it's really important to work out what you're letting into your space. Now, lots of people focus on physical energy, but there are actually 3 other areas, and I'm going to talk about 4 today, including physical energy. And it's important that you balance your energy across each of those areas. So let's go through them each in turn. So number 1, physical energy. So we know that we can maximize our physical energy by focusing on moving, getting exercise, sunlight, eating well, plenty of sleep, etc. And often our bodies will tell us when we're physically tired, so we might take rest because we're sort of forced into that situation. But there's other areas which I'll go through now which also need to be addressed. So think about your mental energy. So whereas we would go to the gym and work out and kind of protect the physical energy, we don't often give our minds a rest. And this is where something like mindfulness comes in. Your brain cannot go 24/7. It needs to recalibrate. So, where are you bringing too many inputs in? Is it too many notifications on the phone? Is it a messy desk that makes your mind go all over the place? What can you do? Can you take more breaks, more pauses to balance that mental energy? Then we've also got emotional energy. So obviously we have lots of emotions coming in. Emotions are messengers and they can lead us to areas where we might need to change. But sometimes if we've ignored these, then they'll get suppressed and they can come up and infect our energy, even if it's something that's happened a long time ago. So another really important area to address, particularly during menopause, is that emotional energy and any areas where you might be struggling. So sometimes it's a case of, if it's particularly serious, getting some therapy or treatment, or just finding a way to discharge those emotions and acknowledge them so that you're not ruminating or being dragged into the past or worrying too much about the future. And then the final area is spiritual energy, and I think we sometimes often forget this. It's really important, particularly as we go through this transition, to have those spiritual practices and to feel a sense of purpose and connection. So where can you be maintaining this kind of energy and carving out time in your day to nourish this part of yourself? Remember, all of these different areas of energy, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, all work together. So just to give you an example, if you're physically depleted, that will affect your mental energy. And if you're emotionally depleted, that will again affect you physically. So it's really important to balance the 4. I hope you've enjoyed that talk. Remember, we have an amazing menopause mastery course where we have a whole module around energy management. So do get in touch to find out more about that course. If not, just share this video with your friends, get them to follow my page, put a like in the comments, and I will be back next week with another topic. Take care and remember to balance your energy today.